for you, black is too dark because you...
Alexis Sunshine 83, it's always sunny here.
Hey Sunshiners, Alexis Sunshine 83 here. As you see from the title, I am in fact getting my color analysis done properly and professionally. Now, I have talked some smack on color analysis the past couple of years. Honestly, it's more of like a broader, like these fashion rules that are really held to the end all be all. I just think it can become toxic very quickly, but when you look at it kind of with a grain of salt of maybe just like a guideline, and you can decide if you want to follow it or not. And specifically with coloring, I feel like it's less toxic usually than say like a body type thing, at least for me personally. I do know for a lot of people, knowing kind of that type of information helps them make better purchasing decisions. And I have just always been really curious, specifically through the lens with makeup. I do buy a lot of different lip colors or eyeshadow or blush that there's just something about it that I hate on me, and I can never figure out like what is the reason. Is it the undertone of it, the certain pink, the certain peach, the certain red? Obviously there's things that you have in your mind that you do and don't like on yourself, but I think especially with makeup, I always end up making a purchasing regret because I bought the wrong shade for me and I don't know until I put it on my face. And so I've been more curious about doing color analysis over the past couple of years, honestly, specifically for that. And I actually have tried to get color analysis done in the past 3 years of its being really trendy, but it's just never ended up working out. Specifically with one I had tried for literally like 6 months straight. It was a raffling system to be able to even get an appointment, like to pay money to still get the color analysis. You had to like submit your name at the end of the month and then like see if you were chosen. And I did that for 6 months and never got chosen. And then honestly, I kind of forgot. And it wasn't until I saw this TikTok of somebody going to a color analysis studio in Westminster that I was like, oh, let me look up this company, see if they have a better appointment system. And they had openings, and so I just figured, why not? Especially because the specific package I ended up booking not only has you do, you know, the normal color analysis, you know, different colors, blah blah blah, but it also has a focus on makeup and also hair color and even eyebrow and patterns. Again, I'm really taking whatever is said as a grain of salt. Like, I'm sure there's going to be colors that I absolutely love that look absolutely awful on me, but I don't care. They said that they do allow filming, so I am going to film my color analysis. The audio may be bad because I'm not going to bring in my microphone because that feels just like a little bit too intense and I'm way too nervous for that. So I may end up doing like a voiceover, and I am just really curious to see what specific like color season I'm in. I did kind of one a couple of years ago. It was like a sponsorship, but it was virtual, and it basically said I didn't look good in high contrast colors and I looked better in muted tones. Yeah, let's head in for my appointment, and hopefully not everything I own is actually like really bad for me.
Color analysis is described as a service that determines the best colors for someone's clothing, makeup, and hair based on their natural skin tones and uses color theory to classify people into seasons. When I first got there, we went through what that is, spring, summer, autumn, and winter, and the further classifications with key factors of undertone or hue, value of light or dark, and chroma/intensity, so bright/clear versus muted/soft. So like cool, bright, and deep for winter, or warm, bright, and light for spring. The goal is to harmonize clothing colors with your natural tones to make you look more vibrant and radiant.
So I'm gonna cover your shirt so we can look at your face skin tone. And first we're gonna compare like the different types of beige tones. With the tan, I noticed the redness on your face, right? Like this color. Same thing, like this one blends into your skin, so it doesn't contrast and pop much. No, not these colors. These two colors makes it really red. If you want to do a beige, it has to be like really light beige. So either this one or these two. Yeah, because if the darker it gets, like it blends into your skin, it kind of wash out your skin tone. And the browns, like these are too warm. Yeah, grays might be better for you. It's just slightly cooler. Yeah, the other one is very warm. So let's see if it evens out your red. Do you see? Like it doesn't accentuate the redness anymore.
That's
right?
crazy.
Yeah.
It's like playing tricks with my eyes
Yeah.
where I'm like, oh, my face doesn't look red anymore.
Red
like,
anymore,
that's crazy.
right? Let's compare it again. So even though like lightest shade was the best, but still like the redness pops a lot. This one evens it out, right? This feels a little dark on you. It looks heavy and then it casts more shadows on your face. For you, go for light colors. So like medium at least, and like a light, medium to light color looks the best. For you, black is too dark because you have very fair complexion and the hair is light too, and then your eyes too. Let's try white. You should go for the white, like a
White,
clear
white,
white. Yeah, like white. And this is the off-white. Off-white is still good, but if it's too yellow, now it makes it look red again. So you should do either this one or the clear white. These two are the best for you. This one tells you like which undertone you are. So there's warm, neutral, and cool. So warm tone is very orangey. No, orange makes your skin look yellow.
Yeah, I
yellow,
hate orange. Oh my gosh, yeah.
This is too warm for you. Same thing, it like blends in. This is nice, like a neutral color. What about neutral cool? Yeah, neutral cool is good too. And then cool. Yeah, it evened out the red, and then it's nice on me. So you should go for like a cool to neutral. These two. But then not warm.
No. And I my mom would always be like, oh, you're blonde, warm, always go
tone?
warm and all that. And so I've been like, oh, okay.
That means you have more pink in your skin than yellow. Also, the jewelry should be silver.
Okay,
Instead of yellow.
I only recently switched
Really?
to silver because
really?
again, my mom was always like,
You
gold,
should wear
gold, gold. And then
Ah.
I got silver earrings and I was like, oh,
liked
actually,
it?
I think I like this better.
Not the dark one though. It has to be light. Yeah, silver, sterling silver. Yellow gold. It makes you look a little yellow.
Yeah,
not
it
this
just
color.
looks off.
Right, not this color. Also, no rose gold.
Yeah.
It's too red, right? Yeah. So the best one, do the light sterling silver. So here's the light blue. Yeah, for you, light blue is a good color for you. Yeah. Like the medium blues. These are good too. But I like the light one the best.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. The lighter it gets, your skin brightens. There's less shadows on your face. Then comparing to the winter colors. Yeah, it's too harsh. Yeah, you notice the color first. It's too bright on you. Not this one. Same thing, it's too harsh.
Yeah.
And now it's too heavy. Yeah. So not these like really dark winter. But instead of black, you can still do navy. Yeah, that's an option. But the best color for you will be the light blues.
To further verify that I'm better with cool tones versus warm tones, she compared the warm tone blues that were more green and yellow with the cool tones, and I honestly didn't think I was going to see a big difference with all these colors and tones, but it was very obvious in person that cool tones were best for me. I was curious about red since I've kind of had a love-hate relationship with pieces in that color, and it just felt way too harsh. Although the last two shades she said could work since they have some purple in them. Overall though, she recommended sticking to pinks versus reds since it's lighter. The best pinks for me had a blue tone to them. The richer pinks were a little too overpowering for me. Orange as a whole is a big no. Every single one was just way too warm. The only shade of green that looked right was the pastel one, or she said turquoise would work and even made my eyes pop. At this point, she was able to determine I am a light summer and these are its color palette, which she then compared the other seasons just to show the difference and also gave recommendations from those other seasons that could also work, but just a big no to heavy warm tones. Some darker tones specifically in the winter season would be what she would recommend if I'm wanting to wear darker colors. Next, we tried some hair colors and she said what I have right now is perfect, like having a little root and then a cooler toned blonde, but not platinum because that could feel too bright for me. She was horrified by all the colors I've had in the past, like black and orange. She said there was really only one type of red shade that could work, but still to stick with what I have. For fashion colors, pastel blue worked, but purple was a little too dull on me, and for any pink, she would only recommend a purpley, like icy pink. My skin tone is neutral to cool with a little pink and yellow in it, so she recommends neutral foundations with a cool undertone, which is truly life-changing information because I have always picked warm tone foundations until recently when I got shade matched in a store and the employee actually recommended the neutral shade. And with using that, I've noticed a huge difference. So I wish I would have known this information a lot earlier, so I wouldn't have looked so orange all the time.
Let's see like what contrast you have. So when you like wear two colors in a pattern or something, like there's like a high contrast and a low contrast. That's too harsh on me. I like the low contrast more. Or like a low to medium contrast will be the best. Any print on the pattern is like softer. So like on a white t-shirt, it will be like a light blue letters or like not like a
very
black.
black,
Black or like red or something. It's too harsh. Let's say polka dots instead of this, do this one, right? Different sizes in patterns, so small and big. No, this one's the best.
It was recommended to bring your makeup just to compare if it did work with your color palette, and she said my everyday blush Sleepy Girl by Rhode and the Makeup Forever Whatever's Walnut lip liner was fine. Like, I don't need to go and throw them away, but it was a little more dull than what she'd recommend, and I tried on a bunch of different lipsticks, blush, and even bronzer that were more cool toned and complemented my light summer season better, which was so nice being able to actually try on the makeup on my face, because it's one thing to just swatch it on your arm, but to actually see it on your face and see that difference has been my favorite thing about this whole process. There was then a glasses try on, which was so fun. I am in fact wearing the best shaped glasses for me, and we compared different eyebrows as well, which a softer brow is recommended. She not only emailed me with a full document with everything we talked about, but she also sent me home with more information about my personal color analysis results and my color card for my wallet. So yeah, I am a light summer, which the palette is dominated by light, gentle shades with cool blue undertones. The colors are gentle and lively, ethereal and delicate, so pastels are a big factor.
I was hoping now with this part to do a full makeup makeover of the colors and products that were recommended to me based on being a light summer, but everything was out of stock in store, so I had to order them, and it's gonna take like a week. So let me know if you would like to see a part 2, because I also do want to go thrifting for only pieces that are in my color season, and just to thrift with now having this information. I did first want to go through my closet and see what I already own that's in my color season, and then also what pieces are with colors that are technically not good colors for me to wear. And I tried to do as best of a comparison as I could. I am wearing makeup, and then also depending on lighting, I have filters on my videos. Like, there's so many things that can influence how you look, especially on camera, so take that with a grain of salt. But I definitely see the difference between like my light purple top and my red top, and having this information about what colors make me look maybe more refreshed versus something that looks a little bit too contrast is actually really helpful, not only for, you know, the like positive aspect of maybe wanting to look more harmonious with your colors and your skin tone and blah blah blah, but also when you're wanting to have more of a contrast, when you are wanting to have more of that desired kind of like conflicting comparison between your own coloring and then wearing something that is just so much more of a contrast color. I think with black, like, I'm still gonna wear black. I know that navy and then more of a charcoal is more recommended, but I think black does give me that desired effect when I'm wanting something more contrast. All of this has been such a positive experience. I think especially because I have been wanting to add more purple into my wardrobe. I have just felt like there's something about purple that I feel so like tied to, and this just confirmed it. I was honestly like buzzing when she said you should go for purples and light purples. It's now just giving me an excuse to buy more purple pieces. Oh, I forgot to mention that I am actually wearing makeup wise something new that is recommended in the color season shades, which is the lip liner I am wearing. This is the Summer Fridays lip liner in Sugar, which is described as a cool toned pink, which is what is recommended for makeup. I never go for a shade like this. I definitely have leaned more into a like dark mauve-y lip in the past, and this is definitely something I would have to get used to. Actually, all of the lip colors that are recommended for the light summer, is so outside my comfort zone. Let me know if you've ever gotten your color analysis done. Were you happy with the results? Were you not happy? Honestly, it surprisingly made me feel more empowered. Like, I thought, not that it was gonna be a negative experience, I just thought I was gonna be bummed because truly I had no idea where I fit within the seasons, and I'm a light summer. What did we think Autumn's color season would be? I mean, it has to be Autumn because her name is Autumn, but maybe I'm just pushing that onto her and that's not who she actually is. If you would like to see that part 2, then make sure to subscribe right down below. Also follow me on Instagram, which is AlexSunshine83, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!